Hey you guys. So, as you can see here, I have a giant Hershey's chocolate bar. You guys, I have been waiting to find another one of these giant chocolate bars for like 6 years or something. I did a video again 6-7 years ago with a giant chocolate bar, and I have searched for one ever since, and this is my first time ever successfully finding one. So I really hope you enjoy. I'm starting with the packaging. I don't know why, it's just so fun to have things come in like a giant version, especially when it's chocolate or candy. So I found this at Walmart, and I believe it was about $25. It's milk chocolate. And it's obviously made to be a present for someone. It's got the little presents here, and a to and from sign here. So if you have any Hershey's lovers in your life, this is a good one. So let's grab some scissors and open this up. Lovely. Pull the plastic off. I'm just going to cut a little more along here. It's 3 pounds of chocolate. It comes looking exactly like the little ones, the aluminum on the side. And then the paper that has the logo on it here. It's got the nutrition facts here, a little bit of information, barcode, etc. Okay, I've got you guys at a different angle now, so we can look at the giant bar and tap and scratch on the chocolate. Milk chocolate, 3 pounds. We have to see how it turns out in its packaging, but I can feel already that unfortunately I think there's a break in the chocolate, which is a real bummer, but it's okay, no problem. But yeah, there's like a bit of a cold feeling, and I think there's a little break in the chocolate, but we'll be able to still put it together and make it look like it's one piece. There's the crack, but it still looks pretty cool. I had to kind of shimmy it into place, so those are my fingerprints on the top. Hershey's, 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 Hershey's. It's a thick, lovely piece of chocolate. I'm going to be tapping and scratching on it, and then I'm actually going to grab like a peeler and peel the chocolate a bit for you too, because it peels into these ribbons of chocolate and it's just satisfying to watch. I've done lots of chocolate tapping videos, but like with chocolate bars that are regular sized, different kinds of chocolates like that. But there's something about it being huge that's just so satisfying. The weather is cold, which is good for chocolate videos, because there have been many a summer when I've been filming a chocolate video where I've had to put the bars into the freezer between filming to like keep them from melting. But it's cool right now. So we're good to go. I've mentioned this before, but there used to be a shop. It was called Big. That was the name. And literally the whole concept of the shop was it had huge versions of everyday life things that usually were small. So there was like a giant pencil in there the size of your, like the height of a refrigerator. There, I remember there being like a bowl and bat, and the bowl was ginormous, like the size of like a yoga bowl, you know? But like, felt like a baseball, was built like a baseball, like everything was big, and it was one of my favourite stores I've ever been in my life. I went to it several times. I should look up if it exists anywhere still. But I've only seen it once. It's not like a franchise or something, but this is what this reminds me of. So the back is nice, and it's got this kind of like, you see the design in there, like they're like half circles. Must have been like, I don't know, the tray that it's set in or something. So I don't have my mic with me. This is just the audio of the camera picking up the sound. In the original video, there's like handprints everywhere now. I'll have to wash my hands in a moment to kind of reset, but in the original video that I did like 6-7 years ago, what was I saying about that? I lost track of my thought because I felt like I needed to wash my hands. I can't remember. If I get the thought, I'll say it again. Oh, yeah, it was the sound. I was saying that in the original video I had audio, so the two, have a bit different sound because of that, but I'll link it below for you if you want to check that one out too. It was kind of a different shape of a bar. It had like little squares throughout it. but I'm really digging the words carved out on this chocolate because it sounds so good to scratch. Have you guys ever seen a chocolate bar this big? More importantly, have you ever seen a chocolate bar bigger than this? I would love to know if you've ever seen one bigger. How cool if there was like a giant marshmallow, giant graham crackers, so you could do like a giant s'more. There should be like a theme park that's called Big, in like, that's the theme, like everything's giant. If you get a s'mores, it's gonna be 10 people have to eat it or something, I don't know. Oh gosh, I want to make a theme park like that. Or just like a place like that, just sounds so fun. You have to like climb up onto like a bench just to sit on it, or climb up into a chair to sit in it. If anyone has ever heard of that store or been in it, would you let me know? Just like in the comments, because that would be, I don't know, like so exciting to know that someone else has been in that store. It was years ago when I was little. But I'm pretty sure the name was Big, just simple as that. If I remember after filming, I've got to look that up. The pitter-patter sound of the nails on the chocolate, it kind of sounds like rain on a roof in a way. Let's break this. Oh, it's pretty easy to break. Yeah, it sounds like rain on the roof when I close my eyes and tap. Shall we break it some more? Yes, we shall. I'm going to keep breaking it into different size pieces, and then I will grab the peeler so you can see the ribbons of chocolate form. It's like a mountain range or something. Kind of using my nails as a peeler and kind of doing some small ribbons. Poor Hershey's bar, it looks like an earthquake hit the Hershey's bar. didn't want to spend too much time on the packaging in the beginning because I know you guys wanted to hear the chocolate, but it just sounds so good that I feel it needs a moment. The foil is nice and thick. It's like literally the exact same kind of foil that they use on the little normal sized ones, but I just love how they just took everything and made it bigger. It's not different at all. I love the sound of packaging. I have whole videos that's just packages I've collected because they sound so good. It's actually quite kind of soft sounding. Yeah. Breaks very easily, but it's not too hard. It's crazy delicious. Oh, it's so thick that it's like, it's better than a regular Hershey's bar. It's like so sweet. Wow, very creamy. So much chocolate on my hand. Trying to scratch a bit more deeply into the chocolate. I'm going to leave most of this in the US. I'm filming this in the US, but I won't be able to bring it back with me to Egypt because it will take up too much space in my luggage. But I wish I could take it all back, but I truly would not have space for it, so I'll break off some pieces and take a few back with me and leave the rest for some of the littles that will go crazy for this. Let's see if I can put this mess back together. It's like a Hershey's chocolate puzzle, but that middle spot, I don't know if I can kind of arrange it where it will. Okay, not too shabby. There we go. Okay, that's the best that I can do. I wonder what it would be like if this was a dark chocolate piece. Like, I feel like it would like crack, have more of a crack sound when I break it. But maybe not. Maybe it's just a bit warm because I've been screwing scratching it and holding it. This makes me want hot chocolate, like real hot chocolate, like with chocolate melted instead of just like the powder. Alright, let's break apart this side now. I purchased these nails, I think at Target, by the way. They're honestly some of my favourite nails I've ever worn. I love them, they're so pretty. I like the shape. Yeah, a few of the nail sets I purchased at Walmart and a few at Target, and this I believe was from Target. It was a little pricey, but it was worth it. So much chocolate for the holiday season that I'm filming for right now. I wanted to have these, particularly for the Pottery Barn video that I'll be filming. When you're watching this, the Pottery Barn video will probably already be out, but if you know anything about Pottery Barn, it's a really fun home decor shop. I had to clean my fingers off and get the peeler out, but it was decorated to the nines for Christmas, and it was so fun to film in there and so fun to see everything and tap around. So you can check that out if you'd like to see it. It's like a chocolate ski slope. Feels like I'm skiing down the slope. If you guys like cheesy romantic Christmas movies, I don't like the cheesy part, but I do like the Christmas movies, and I like that there's a romantic. But there's one that I really liked recently on Netflix. I think it's called Christmas Night, if I'm not mistaken. But night as in like Knight, like a royal night. I actually really liked it. It wasn't as annoyingly cheesy as others, and I felt like the acting was significantly better. So I recommend that. Imagine these pieces of chocolate ribbons on top of your hot chocolate, like a hot cocoa that's made from real chocolate, and then whipped cream and ribbons of chocolate on top. Imagine. Wow. Ooh, imagine if it was like peppermint chocolate that you made it with, or did the ribbons up on top. Break. My mouth is watering. Okay, now that we've thoroughly destroyed the chocolate bar, I just put it in a Ziploc bag, like a large gallon size bag. Washed my hands and wanted to spend a little bit more time on the packaging because I think it's so cool. One time I found I think it might have been a Kit Kat. Yeah, I think it was a Kit Kat box. Like, they kind of looked like a giant Kit Kat. They made it to look like it was a giant Kit Kat. But unfortunately, on the inside, it was just a bunch of small packages of regular Kit Kats, and I was so bummed. That was probably like 5 years ago, because I bought it thinking we found another giant chocolate bar for the channel, but yeah, I opened it up on camera and I was disappointed. It's just a lot of little Kit Kats, like individually wrapped, you know. So I felt like they lied to us a little bit. So again, when I opened this one up, I wasn't entirely sure, but I was really hoping it was just a giant chocolate bar. Pop it back into its spot so that when I give it to the littles, they can see like what it originally kind of looked like. They'll think it's really cool. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, that it was mouth-watering and tingly at the same time. Again, let me know if you've ever seen a bar this big, or if you've seen one bigger, and where. Okay, love you guys. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.